The rift has broken down, so this week's video hasn't gone according to plan. So when I'm feeling down and life's getting a little bit hard, I go to the one place that always makes me feel better. Somewhere where my father took me when I was a young boy. So this video isn't going to be specifically about any vehicle. It's going to be about my late father, mental health, and just getting out, doing something when life gets hard, life gets difficult. You just learn to adapt, get over it, and sometimes you just gotta realize that life does get heavy and finding ways to cope. And this is the way I cope, is coming to a place that reminds me of my father and places that he used to take me. So hopefully you enjoy today's journey and you can follow along with me. It's so nice coming as well at this time of night because all the animals literally come out and they're so brave because nobody's around to disturb them. And then you've got the ducks there. The colours on them are just beautiful. I remember I must be in about 3 or 4 and just coming down here and feeding the birds sweet corn and bread with the old man. It was idyllic. It's crazy the things you remember when you start thinking about. Thinking about now this tiny little bridge by here. I was always petrified to go across it because my younger brother always used to wind me up and tell me that there was goblins under it. He's not much younger than me, but he was always a little devil, he was, winding me up. I was a scaredy little kid, I was. But yeah, all part of the fun and memories, isn't it, of childhood. I tell you, the one thing they have done here which is brilliant for the kids, they've completely upgraded the park. It's not as fun as it was back in my day, but health and safety, I suppose, have got involved in that. We used to have this awesome swing where you had a little seat that you sat on and it catapulted you all the way down the bottom at terrific speed, and if you didn't hold on you'd fly off and land on your head. So I can see why they got rid of it. To be honest, that's probably why there's not much sense in my head now, because the amount of times I did come off it and ended up landing on my head is unbelievable. It's crazy to think that some of these trees were here before my father was even born, and now the year after he's gone. It's just amazing. Oh, hold both hands. Shakes are starting. Just the sheer scale of it is unbelievable. Oh, legs are starting to go now, so I'm coming up to the first bench. That's the one thing which I am very happy they have done here, is they put some proper benches here for some big heavy set people like me. Years and years ago they used to have these really old-fashioned benches which were absolutely brilliant, but if you were a bit fluffier like me, there is no way right now I would even attempt to sit on them because it would be rotted by now. But yeah, oh, nice to just have a sit down. Sat under this. It's massive. I remember this thing was nowhere near this big. I'm sure there used to be like a little metal barbecue by here in those bushes that we used to have a barbecue on. Oh, nope, there it is. Let's zoom in. That's the one. They've still got it here, but I've obviously misplaced the tree. So it must be that tree down here that's just gone absolutely massive. Oh, zoom out. While I've got you here and I'm nice and relaxed, I've had a nice little surprise this today. I have. The wife have been very, very gracious and kind, and have surprised me with a brand spanking new DJI Pocket 3 creator combo. So once I've got a memory card for that, which I'm hoping will turn up Monday now, all the videos should hopefully upgrade and be a lot more stable, because one thing I have tried not to mention too much in the videos is obviously my health issues, because I want the videos to be about the great content rather than my health issues. But the one thing I do struggle with is my shakes. I shake quite a lot, I do. So the image stabilization within that product will definitely help me on my bad days. That does not mean I'm not going to be sticking with the Canon and the Samsung phone. It just means now my available equipment will mean that I'll be able to get hopefully a lot more and better content for you, depending on how I'm feeling on the day. So this is a massive shout out to my wife. Thank you very much for believing in me when other people haven't, and I absolutely love you to the moon and back. Right, now I'm past the park, I can record again. I'm not going to pretend coming here is like some magical pill that gets rid of all the stresses and strains and all the upset. I still miss my father. I think I always will. I think it's just somewhere to go and feel these feelings and release them without it all getting too overwhelming or unbearable. I think that's the important part about it. It's not burying the feelings right down. It's accepting them, learning to live with them, and I don't know, embrace them in a way. Realize that we're all human, our frailty, but also the beauty of life. You can't really not say it's beautiful, can you? Oh, but things do change, but question is, they always change for the better. This building, I remember coming in when I was younger, it was just a little ice cream parlour with some toilets, and now they do gigs, they do burgers, they've now got an outside veranda, and the painting on the side of the building is absolutely phenomenal, done by a famous painter called T2 Sugars, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. So definitely in keeping with the times and in support of the NHS. I'm about to see whether or not I'm going to eat my words from an earlier clip in this YouTube series. One of the original benches from my childhood is still here, and I need to sit down. Luckily, it looks like it's been refurbished. So the big question is, am I going to end up flat on the floor, or is it going to actually hold me? I think I'll probably sit towards the structural part rather than the middle. That's probably going to be a better bet. Oh, not even a wobble. Can't complain about that. I guess I've ate my words. Just goes to show I am not a carpenter. That's for sure. Well, this definitely wasn't the adventure I originally had planned for this week's video. But I'm glad I got out and about. It was definitely pleasant and well needed. Thinking about my father now, he'd probably be thinking that I'm quite nuts attempting this YouTube video journey, but at the same time I'd like to think he'd be quite proud, because he knows that something like this is completely out of my element. But I know he did used to absolutely love watching his TV and things on YouTube, so maybe he would have one day watched me I know he certainly would have helped me build my camper, that's for sure. He was a very, very good electrician and very, very good at building everything. He was a man of many skills, but master of none, he used to call himself. So yeah, for another week, this is Pit and Piston signing out, and hopefully see you next week with the Rifter back on the road and test driving the Osmo Pocket 3.